Has Bill been distracted by deflate-gate so that his rhythm is off?
He doesn't seem to be distracted by much. He seems like he's all business and all football, and yet I don't think it doesn't appear to be that he's been in an interview over the last 2 weeks where he has not been asked about it. So I'm sure it's getting a little bit annoying for him.
Yeah, all the Patriots seem very focused, but Troy Aikman, other veteran quarterbacks, Troy Aikman in particular, have come down hard saying there's no way the ball would have been deflated without the quarterback knowing about it, without the quarterback sanctioning that. What do you think about deflate-gate, Drew? And do you think a quarterback can tell?
Well, like if you just gave me 2 balls right now and you said, feel these balls and tell me if there's a difference in the weight or how much air's in them, I could say, yes, I could tell a difference. But throughout the course of a game, your mind is on, it's hard enough to make the right read and then get the ball to the open receiver that you're not recognizing that, I think, as a ball, is snapped to you. You're just doing your job, and yet if you kind of took me out of context, out of that situation, just gave me 2 balls, I'd be able to tell you the difference.
Drew, we had 2 balls here the other day, and I could tell the difference between the 2 balls that was the difference that we were talking about. But did you, when you play, do you have a preference, and how do you instruct the ball handlers to get the balls to your preference? Do you have a daily conversation with the ball boys and say, this is the way I like it, fix it?
Yeah, there's a lot of communication there.
Yeah.
Every team provides their own balls. Usually it's the equipment managers that, everybody's got their own technique as to how they take the NFL balls out of the box and then prepare them for game day. Everything from they put them in the sauna for a while, they'll throw them in the dryer, they'll rub oil on it, they'll rub mud on it, they'll do all kinds of stuff. For me, honestly, we have some of those techniques, and yet the best thing for me is just working into practice. Let it get sweat on, let it just kind of get the normal wear and tear from practice, and that typically gets it ready to play with.
Do you think deflate-gate is much ado about nothing? My son called me from LA the other day and said, I wish you guys would stop talking about it. Or do you think 11 out of the 12 balls being deflated, there's something here?
Well, I don't know if it makes a difference or not. I really don't. But certainly it's been a huge controversy. The fact is, if rules were broken, then rules were broken, and there's consequences for that. But what's a Super Bowl without controversy? It seems like every year there's something that everybody wants to focus on. I think last year it was the Sherman rant after the NFC Championship game. So this year it's deflate-gate.